That's your soul saying, oh.
Welcome back to my channel, Align With My Soul. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. It means so much to me, and for leaving comments, taking the time out of your day just to leave comments and sharing your stories. It means the world to me, and it helps comfort me because it helps me not feel so alone, to know that other people are going through similar things to me, because my spiritual journey was triggered by my twin flame too. So this channel is based on people that are in some kind of challenge or separation, if you're new to the channel, and it's about tapping into the masculine energy, because I know how important it is to the person that's watching, because usually it's the feminines that are guided to watch readings, and you're usually, the person that's watching is the positive polarity, the conscious one. So that is why I'm drawn to go to the masculine energy, and as I said, I know how important it is to the person that's watching. So I use oracle cards as well, because I feel they give much more clearer, in-depth message of what it is actually going on, and it's much more loving, and I always feel closer to God by using oracle cards as well. So I'm going to be doing a card from each one of my oracle decks, just to see what's going on with masculine. I haven't done one for a while, so well, not just for about four days or so. So I'm interested to see what is going on with your masculine. And when the messages come out, sometimes if they don't resonate with you, just click off the video. Don't try and make it fit into your situation or circumstances. Just click off and just accept that maybe the reading isn't for you today. But usually, generally, when you click onto a video, there is a message for you, and what's going on with your masculine. And I always, if it resonates to me as well, I usually say and share how it's how I'm feeling and what's going on with me as well, and if the messages from the cards resonate in my situation as well. So I'm going to get a card from Archangel Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue, and I have got booklets that give more in-depth additional messages as well, so if I feel that I need it. So I've asked for God's guidance as well in this reading. Before I start, I always ask for God's guidance. Let's put that back in. I hope you guys are all okay, whatever situation you're in, you're coping. And your energies, you're in a better place, because the energy, the low vibrational energy, has really been affecting me. So, and I know it has you guys as well, so hopefully it's starting to shift and you're feeling better. Right, what is the message for the viewer today? What's going on with their masculine? What do they need to know? What's going on with their masculine? How are you guiding and assisting the masculines at the moment, God? Message we need to know about the masculines today, please, God. Relationship harmony. That's the first card. Right, and now I'm going to get one from the Daily Guidance from Doreen Virtue. The message today, God, that we need to know about what's going on with the masculines. Nice clear message for the person that's watching, please. How are you assisting masculine? When I say masculine, feminine, please don't be offended. It's just energy. I realise that. It's just easier for me to say and for you to understand. And if I say he, she, please don't be offended. Just put it into your situation, how it resonates to you. So what else do we need to know about the masculines, please, God? giving and receiving. And then I'm going to get one from Archangel Michael. I absolutely love these cards because Archangel Michael is with you and your masculine, protecting you and guiding you on this journey. So I love these cards. Okay, what do we need to know about the masculine energy at the moment, please God? Masculine message for the person that's watching. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Lovely. And then I'm going to get one beaker waters. These are really nice short messages, but very deep, spiritual. We need to know about what's going on with the masculines at the moment. Please give nice clear message for the person that's watching today. Discernment. Okay. Right, so the first card is Relationship Harmony, and it's Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved right now. And I'm going to get the additional message for that. So your masculine, if there's relationships or people that he's worried about, that this particular masculine that I'm tapping into recently is definitely worried about people that are involved in this relationship, how it's affecting other people, and he's very concerned. So God and the angels are assisting your masculine and helping the other people that are around him maybe, and bringing things up that need to be sorted out, conflicts and things and arguments and things that need to be sorted out. So he could be, having arguments, conflict with other people that are around him. I'm going to get the additional message as well, but sometimes when people have, conflict, arguments, it's not very nice or comfortable at the time, but it's clearing the air, it's clearing the energy, and so you can have this fresh energy. There we go. The additional message is, your prayers for personal peace have been answered, and you're to be commended for your role in ushering peace into this situation. Visualise everyone involved, including yourself, being cooperative and open-minded, even if a particular person aren't usually this way. Trust the inner guidance you receive and know the changes are sometimes uncomfortable but often necessary. Ask me to help you with aspects of relationships that need healing. Know that the relationships ultimately have blessings, growth lessons and love there in the core, even if appearances seem otherwise. Stay focused upon this truth as much as possible. And Archangel Raguel's, his name is Friend of God, and his principle of this role is to create harmony and order in relationships. He has the power to resolve disputes and is often referred to as the Archangel of Justice and Fairness. If you find yourself in dispute, ask Raguel to ask as a meditator. He'll come up with creative resolutions in which everyone wins. So your masculine could be having, like I said, conflict, arguments with himself, or there could be people around him that he's dealing with. That's making him feel very uncomfortable, and he's really concerned, and he needs to ask God's help for this situation that he's worrying about. He could be with a relationship, but he's having conflict, or he's really concerned about the relationship. He wants to have a harmony relationship with you. He wants everything to be okay with you if there's conflict between you two at the moment as well. So it's about fixing and getting relationships in harmony, your masculine's energy at the moment. So that's either with himself and what's going on inside and what's going on inside his heart and his mind. You know, because the mind can bring up so much negative emotion, and if you're not living in the now, you're thinking of the past, you're thinking the future, and you're just getting totally confused about the whole situation and out of control. So it's about living in the now. And he's releasing old patterns, which we've seen in other readings as well. So, and by releasing old patterns, you know, he could be confronted with people that he's having conflicts with that aren't agreeing to him being different and wanting, you know, you to be in his life, or there could be some kind of conflict there where he's having arguments about it. So just put it into your situation. And if you're not in a good place with your masculine and you're having arguments and conflict, because you could be, like I said, this channel's about challenge or separation, or, you know, preparation as we like to call it. He could, you know, you could be having conflict and he's wanting harmony with you. He wants to sort this relationship out that he has with you. He wants it all sorted out. So there's many ways of different, this message is coming out today, so just put it into your circumstances, but it's definitely some kind of conflict in relationships, and he wants harmony, he wants it all sorted out, and it could be people that are around him, like I said, and with him, you know, once he can actually not have conflict and arguments with himself about this situation, he will find harmony in all the relationships around him as well, because he will believe in himself and he will have this inner peace and know his, you know, his self-worth, and it won't matter what other people that are around him are feeling or thinking. But, you know, there's, as I've said, there's lots of different ways that this message is coming through to me today. So he's wanting harmony in relationships with himself, you, and people around, basically. That's what I get from it. And he could be feeling uncomfortable while this is going on. So giving and receiving, and this is the daily guidance card. So the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. Sorry. Yes, so he needs to balance things out. He can't give, you know, he shouldn't be giving too much and then not receiving, or receiving too much. He wants to balance out what he's giving and receiving. So as we say, when you breathe in and you breathe out, you need to balance out what you're actually giving and receiving. So I'm going to get the additional message for that as well. There's lots of things coming up for this masculine that he's having to sort out and balance out in his life. You know, if you're giving too much to somebody, if he's giving too much to someone, it's just going to drain him. And if he's not allowing to receive love from you or people that are around him, that's not a good place to be. You have to balance it out. You can't give too much and then don't allow it to receive love back to yourself. So he needs to allow love to receive as well as giving. Or if he's receiving more than he's giving, you know, that's not good either. So giving and receiving. The angels sent this card to you because your giving and receiving ratio has been out of balance lately. There we go. Balance is a big word here. If you've been giving much more than receiving, you're likely to be feeling that others are taking advantage of your kindness. If you're imbalanced in receiving more than giving, you may have felt uneasy, depressed, or even guilty. While it's impossible to perfectly balance giving and receiving each day, you can strike a healthy balance. To do so, make sure to give something like time, money, or gift, or compliments on a daily basis without expecting anything in return. On the same day, be gracious to receiver. Be gracious to receiver to unexpected offers or help or compliments of other gifts as well. Say thank you without embarrassment or guilt. In relationships where you are primarily a giver, express your needs and ask for help. So yes, he needs to balance out his what he's giving his energy away to, and making sure that he's receiving some as well. So, and to know that he's worthy of receiving things like compliments, people's help, love, this masculine, to know that he's worthy of receiving love, and he could be holding back about what love he's giving as well. So he needs to really balance that out, and that's how God is assisting him at the moment. So it's about balance, and when you have balance, you know, your relationships around you, relationship with yourself will be in harmony. You just have to balance. Life is about balance, everything in moderation, and if you give too much, you're drained, and you don't have the energy, you just feel drained from everything, so you have to receive as well. So that is really beautiful, that card. So that's how your masculine, you know, God is helping him about learning to give and receive. So for him to, he might not be giving enough love, or he might be receiving so much love, and he needs to balance it out by giving and receiving, and knowing he's worth for receiving. It's about worthiness as well. Right, the next card from Archangel Michael is keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intentions. I ask you for the guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realising my dreams. Again, God and Archangel Michael are helping him, guiding him, giving him the strength to take some kind of action and trust in his intuition, knowing he's worthy, and to release these old patterns of doubt and just this conflict that he's got going on, as we found from this card, relationship harmony. He's been encouraged to know what his dreams are, and it's okay to have those dreams and to feel good about the dreams. Keep focused on your target, what you want to happen. Don't be distracted. Balance your life out. Do positive things about taking action to move forwards. So that's how God is helping him. He could be putting things in place, circumstances, different signs, whatever, to help him stay targeted on his intention, what he wants. Make all these different emotions and pain and things come to a surface with other people that are around him, other people that are involved. Make him deal with situations. So let's have a look, see what the additional messages for this one. Archangel Michael has been guiding you along the path of your life's purpose. Can you feel the rush of excitement whenever you think about your desired occupation and activities? This is a signal that you're on the right path, and this card reminds you to keep a steady eye on your goals. Continue to visualise that you already have the career or voluntary work of your dreams. See yourself helping people with issues that are issues that are dear to your heart. Imagine that you have complete financial security while you devote yourself to this important work. Any desire you have is viable as long as you stay focused upon it. The path to making your intentions a reality may differ from your expectations, yet the outcome is likely to exceed your dreams. Know that the angels walk beside you throughout your journey. Keep the faith and keep going. Make a dream board using construction paper. Create a collage with cutouts, photos and phrases from magazines, and reflect on your dreams. A firm claim that your dreams are already reality. So he's been encouraged to actually not to keep focused on his targeted dreams in his life, what he wants to happen, what he wants to happen in this relationship with you, what he wants to do in his career. To have faith and to trust God. Don't be distracted. Have this balance in his life. So he needs to stay focused, and he's been encouraged to stay focused and think about his dreams and work towards them. Do things to help yourself work towards his dreams. So he feels like he's making some kind of progress, and it makes you feel more balanced, and it just makes you in a better energy as well. So this is how God is helping the masculine at the moment, by helping him focus and taking away the doubts. And when you take away the doubts, that's when you do have the confidence, you do have the courage to move forwards, take action. He's been encouraged to take action in some way that's working towards his dreams, not to give up, have this balance of giving and receiving, and relationships that he wants to have with you and with himself and the people that are around him, that, as we said, the conflict or arguments or things that are going on. That's when there will be harmony. But your masculine wants harmony with you. He wants to give and he wants to receive your love, but it's about allowing him to realise that he's good enough and he's able to feel confident enough to give to you. Maybe your masculine is scared of rejection, so he's scared of giving, and in the past maybe he's just received all your love and not given anything back. So he needs to balance this out, and that's how God is assisting him with this giving and receiving. And there could be people around him as well that he's giving too much to, and he needs to balance it out. So it's about balance and having harmony with himself and the relationships around him, and to keep focused on his targeted intentions and his dreams of what he actually wants to do with his life, and that it's okay to have dreams and to work towards them. And once you get rid of doubts, that's when the confidence and the courage comes, and you take the action, like I said. So let's see what this card has to say. Discernment. Through the grace of the divine, I am able to know the right path. So yes, once he gets rid of this doubt and things that aren't serving him anymore, or people that are around him, that is when he will have the confidence and he will take action. So this is the energy that he is in. Let's see what the additional message is for this. I hope this resonates with you. This has been helpful for you today as well. But this is all good, you see, because all these things have been brought up for him. When we are discerning, we value ourselves at every level and make choices which reflect that level of self-worth. The angel of discernment helps us to see things clearly and to expand our vision beyond our fears and doubts about ourselves. It helps us know that we may be afraid to see and allows us the possibility of making intelligent and heartfelt choices. We can pray to the angels of discernment to help us develop our ability to listen to our inner voice. This will help us hear the angels whispering to us and know the right choices to make. When we have learned discernment, the angels help us open fully to the treasures of our inner knowing. They never risk exposing that deep inner knowing to rejection. Discernment protects our deepest sensitivities. The angels want us to make the only best decisions for ourselves. So yeah, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. What is happening? He's learning to have discernment, to realise, to trust his knowing, to trust his inner voice, to trust his intuition, all of those things. This is beautiful, and realising that what is good for him and what makes him feel good and what makes him feel bad, and you know, it could be people that are around him that aren't, their energies or the circumstances are no good to him, to know what's good for him, to, you know, what makes him feel good, to trust his feelings inside. So this angel is helping. The discernment angel is helping your masculine trust himself, have clearer knowing, and to trust himself, and things that are make him feel good. It's okay that makes you feel good. And you know, as we've said before, when sometimes the things that you know that are right for you are going to bring lots of difficult times, uncomfortable times. It's not easy. It's not the easy path, but it's the right path, and it's only fear that stops you from going down that path. And this angel is helping him go down the path that he wants to go down, but it's the uncomfortable path. It's not the easy path. So he's being protected, and to help him realise and trust that, you know, he has that knowing. He knows what's right for him. It's about taking action and having the confidence to be able to do that. And when you can trust yourself and you're in a knowing and actually go through with the action that you need to take, that's when you will feel peace, and you will feel the angel and God's guidance and love, and you will feel the protection as well. It's about listening to his inner voice and the things that make him, that serve him, that are good for him. And you know, as I've said to you in other readings, he's releasing old patterns. He's coming to terms with different things, and he's been encouraged and guided to go down the right path, and the path that makes him feel good, and the path that he's wanting isn't a very uncomfortable path, and he's learning to have the ability to deal with that and listen to his inner voice and to trust God. So a big lesson happening for your masculine. So yes, it's about understanding what's good for you, what isn't, what you want, and going through with it, even if it is an uncomfortable decision, uncomfortable where you're frightened of what's going to happen. He's very afraid, this masculine, and having to deal with lots of different things in his life. Getting rid of things that aren't serving him anymore, that's uncomfortable. It could be with people, jobs, or anything, whatever resonates to you. And you know, he's been guided to go down the right path, so this is all really good and positive, and he needs lots of love and loving, healing energy from you. So I hope you're in a good place. You must be, because you know your energy does go to your masculine, and we can see by the cards that he is making progress, and God is working with him and helping him. So don't be frustrated. Please have patience and send loving and healing energy to him, because it's no good if you're angry still and frustrated. And if you are, that's something that you need to look at yourself about. Be aware that actually I'm absolutely triggered by this, because you can't see any movement or progress in the 3D. Whatever's going on in the 3D, you need to forget about. You need to come off of social media. You need to come off of things that are going to distract you. You need to work on yourself. Believe in yourself too. Love yourself. Make time for yourself. And if you have got anger and frustration, you need to balance things out there and take a look at what is triggering you. And to keep believing and trusting God. Trusting your angels. Right. I'm going to get the energy pot. Let's see what energy your masculine is in, and what's going on with him, and how is he feeling towards you, the person that's watching. He wants to communicate. Yeah. He wants to come forwards. He wants to take this action to towards you and his future, his dreams. He wants to communicate. He wants to give you love and he wants to receive your love. Actually that one should be positive. So this is a positive energy, even though I'm saying to you basically, you know, he could be having a hard time and being uncomfortable. He is actually, this is positive, and he is positive about his, what, you know, what that he wants to communicate. So this is all, he is feeling positive towards you. He's feeling positive about his future. It's just a bit about going through the door of fear and down the path that's uncomfortable, but he knows it's the right one for him, and getting rid of and releasing things that do not serve him anymore. So this is a positive energy, and he wants to communicate, and he's feeling positive about you. So that's really good. What would he like to communicate with you if he had the opportunity? What would he like to say if he had the opportunity, and what is he actually saying in the 5D? This is exciting, Beck. I don't know what to say to you. And I mean, look, I can't make this stuff up. He wants to communicate with you, but he doesn't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you to correct this conflict or whatever's happening between you both at the moment, challenge. To take this action, he doesn't know what to say to you. So he's working on that. What else would he say to you if he had the opportunity? Believe in me, yeah. Like I said, you need to send loving, healing energy and believe in you and your masculine and the situation. Do not go by what's going on in the 3D. You need to have the higher love and realise that that is an illusion, what's happening in the 3D, where you can't see movement maybe, or progress. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, and you need to believe in your masculine, and you need to believe and trust in God, and hand this situation over if you're feeling frustrated, and take a look at yourself. And you need to heal those areas within yourself too. So, but overall, this reading is positive. He wants to communicate. He's feeling positive about you. He has positive energy about you. He knows what he wants to do. He's been encouraged to get rid of old patterns, release old patterns, and go on this path that's uncomfortable, but he knows this is the right path, what he wants. And it means that he's going to have to make decisions and move away from people or face fears, which is uncomfortable, and it is scary, and that is how God and Archangel Michael helping him to be able to take the action, to have the confidence and make this change, and the courage to do it, and to release doubts as well. So when you release doubts, as I keep saying, that's when you can have the confidence to take action. So he's wanting to come towards you. He's wanting this new beginning. He wants this new life, and he's been guided to try and do that and coming to terms with it. It's not necessarily going to be comfortable, but it's the right path, because that's what makes his heart sing. That's what opens his heart chakra, and that this is what he's wanting. He's wanting to give to you, and he wants to receive your love as well. So a beautiful reading. I'm going to do a card for the person that's watching today. The reminder card to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit. And so today, God, what is the message for the person that's watching to help them stay focused on their spiritual journey and themselves, to give them strength to carry on, to be positive? So what is the message for the person? What is the message they need to know today, please, God? Nice clear message. Sun energy. That's nice. Okay, so the sun is so beautiful and inspirational. It is our core energy. Now is the time to really connect with the sun. Spend some time in sunlight and feel the amazing energy light up your heart and soul. Imagine the light filling your beautiful divine body with bright white, pure divine love. Action to take, spend some time in the sunlight. Allow the light to penetrate your soul and fill you up with so much love and light, like a refueling of your energy. If the sun isn't shining today, then be patient and do this on the next sunny day. And the powerful affirmation is, I connect to the sun and its powerful energy, and I feel rejuvenated and full of love and light. So the sun always makes everybody feel better. So if you're living somewhere, if you're living somewhere where there is lots of sunshine, you need to take some time out and actually go and sit in the sun and fill yourself up with this beautiful energy from the sun, because it makes everybody feel beautiful, doesn't it? It makes everybody feel uplifted. It makes you feel better about everything when you see the sunshine. So, and if you haven't got sunshine where you are, wait for some time when it is the next sunny day that you get, because you need this sun energy at the moment to uplift you. And it's nice to be outside in nature as well, in the sunshine, where you can think straight, you feel clearer, you feel closer to God and the angels. And where I'm living at the moment, there is a lot of sunshine, so I'm looking forward to going out to get some sun energy. And I have been spending some time outside in the sun, so this is obviously good for me too. So I hope you have sunshine where you are, and this is where you need to be to get this sun energy to help you, uplift you, keep strong, focused. And the sun energy is just positive overall, isn't it? Like here, it is positive to feel the sunshine. And if you're near the beach, you can go to the beach, or near lakes or whatever. That being by water and having the sunshine is absolutely amazing. And it's very, very healing by being by water and being in the sun. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really enjoyed doing it, and I think it's a really positive, beautiful reading as always, and your masculine is doing very well, and God is assisting him and helping him and protecting him with the angels too. So this is uplifting, and I hope it's helped you in some way. Keep focused and keep looking after yourself, and spend some time in the sun. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe if you liked this channel. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll do another reading in a couple of days to see where your masculine's at and how he's progressing. So send him loving healing energy as well. That's really good to help him along, and stay patient and focused on yourself. And as I said, I'll see you in a few days. So I'm sending my love, support and light to you when I'm thinking of you all, and take care. Bye.